here in nature, relaxing, and just getting the fresh air. I just went to yoga class a little while ago. That was nice, and I enjoyed that. And I decided to come out in nature. It's been really, really cold for the last couple of days. I was meaning to come out yesterday, but it was really, really windy, so I didn't get to, come out in nature and hang out. But today it's still cold, but it's not windy, so I'm able to come out and make this live for you guys. I just wanted to do a quick reminder, quick update on my channel. I missed everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I know the holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is next Thursday. I'm getting ready for my daughter's birthday in 2 weeks. She'll be 13. So I've been busy, my day to day, life and working and things of that nature. Yes, I changed my hair again. I know. But I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know that I will be um, uploading 2 videos this week, probably by this weekend. I know I've been gone for a while. It's been probably like 2 weeks since the last video I did, which was the self-love, self-care video. Um, I'm going to be doing a video on happiness, which is very important because we all need to make sure that we are being happy in our lives and truly happy, not just materialistic things making us happy, but truly being happy within yourself, just having peace. And talking about that. And then I was thinking about doing like an extra video based off of giving thanks, giving gratitude on a daily basis. I know people think that we just supposed to give thanks just for Thanksgiving, and that's not true. I feel like you should do that every day. Even when you get up in the morning, you're supposed to give gratitude, give thanks. Um, Recognize the things that you're grateful for in your life, all the blessings that source has put in your life, whether if it's people, place, or thing. And to always remind yourself where you are in your life and why you're happy and why you're grateful, because like I said, things could be a lot worse. There's other people that's going through way worse scenario cases than you. So just be thankful, because we tend to, be busy. We move so much. That's why it's good to sit in silence and sit in stillness and reflect on life and reflect on the things that you're grateful and thankful for, because we get caught up in our personal daily lives with our responsibilities, kids, work, paying bills, just things of that nature. So we need to sit still and think about the things that source has placed in your life for your highest good and why you're where you're at in your life. um, Nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Even if you feel like you're not where you want to be, still be thankful for where you're at and how far you came, because that still needs to be celebrated. Just day-to-day basis, give thanks for your life, breathing, healthy, and you're able to see your kids grow, and you're able to get out and move around and just live life. So that's the 2 topics I'll be talking about, which is, like I said, the happiness and just a special, like a little, I'll probably just do like a short little snippet video about um the things that we're thankful for, like giving thanks on a daily basis, giving gratitude, saying affirmations to yourself, saying that you're powerful, you're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful, things of that nature. Empower yourself every day when you wake up. Don't forget that, because we tend to do that. I know I do sometimes. I get so caught up in this day-to-day basis of living and life, and I just don't realize, you know, that I'm blessed, even if I don't see it. Like, things are unfolding and panning out for me as they're supposed to. Everything happens in divine timing. Just because it's not when I want it to happen, don't mean it's not going to happen. It's just takes time, takes patience. And I'm just trying to live in the moment and be patient with the process. Not only be patient with myself, but with others, and just live life, be happy, and be thankful for my children. And I'm just glad and grateful that my life has turned out as it has in the last year, because A year ago, I was not where I'm at. I think about that all the time. I was not where I used to be a year ago. This year has been a drastic change for me. Like, I did a whole 360 within a year. And I am so happy to say that I am looking forward to more growth, more wisdom, more knowledge in my life and where I'm at spiritually, and being able to share with you guys, of course, and shed my experiences with you guys to help you guys also in your life, because it's hard out here. Like, we get lost and we get confused sometimes, and that's okay, and it's okay to not be okay. We're not perfect, we're human, but just know that when you are not feeling like yourself and you're not feeling like you're uplifted, your vibrations is high, that's okay. Just remember not to stay there. Get up, say some affirmations to yourself, go do some yoga, go for a walk in nature, meditate. You can even take a hot bath and meditate. It's all types of ways to meditate. It doesn't have to be sitting still and just closing your eyes and putting your hands in your heart space. It's all types of ways you can meditate. Even writing things down, like I said, journaling your thoughts and things of that nature. We're gonna have negative thoughts. That's a natural thing, for us as humans. We tend to have negative thoughts, but just don't let your negative thoughts overcome your positive thoughts, and just know that everything is going to be okay and everything is working out in your favor. The universe is always working for you and not against you. Even if it may seem like that sometimes, because I know people like, dang, why is it always happening to me? But just look at it as an experience. Everything that we go through is for our greatest good. It's for us to be built up stronger, to uplift us into who we're meant to be. So just remember that anything that you go through, whether if it's good or bad, is for experience. That's what this life is about. That's why we're here in this world, this earth, is to learn, to grow, to gain wisdom and knowledge through our experiences. Because like I said, if you don't go through these experiences, how would you know anything? How would you be who you are? It's simple. Like, that's why I'm like just sitting here. It's cold, but it feel good. Like, it feel good to be able to come out here and breathe and see that. That's beautiful. Just to be able to come out here and breathe and be in nature and just, reflect and get clarity on things. Sometimes you do need to sit still, because source sends messages to us, downloads that we're not getting, because we're so on the go. We're always, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You need to sit still sometime and just be in stillness and peace and quiet and listen, because we're getting messages and downloads on a daily basis. But if you're not sitting still, you're not listening, because you're constantly busy doing things, you will miss a lot of things that are being translated to you for your greatest good, messages that you need to listen to. You getting answers to questions that you might have asked, but if you just constantly on the go and caught up in stuff, you'll miss it. And I'm going through that right now, because I know I've been just so busy, just doing my day-to-day basis in life and responsibilities as a mother, and and I've have a lot of questions that I need from source right now, based off of my my path and my journey and where I'm going. And I decided, you know what, Shanisha, there's no excuses. Take your little butt in nature. I don't care how cold it is. Take your butt out there and sit still, sit in stillness and quietness, and observe and listen. And you just might get the answer to that question that you were looking for. And just know, we may get answers, or we may be looking for answers, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get it right then and there. It comes when it's needed, when it's time. But just because you don't get it right then and there don't mean that you won't get it eventually. So that's what patience come in at. You have to be patient with the process. You have to be patient with yourself and just let it go. Send out whatever it is that you have to send out to source in the universe, and just wait for it to get received to you, and just relax, relax. We so quick to just be on the go, 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 because that's our life. We got things to do. We got to do this. We got to do that. Yesterday I had a little, you know, a moment because my son, I don't know what happened. The school called, the nurse called me talking about my son's ear was hurting. She assumed that it was an ear infection, and I kind of knew it wasn't because I know an ear infection is more different than an earache, because I've had earaches where I'm telling you, like, the wind was blowing so hard the car was shaking. I was sitting at the freaking parking lot of the freaking grocery store. You know that little stand that you put your carts in? It was just sliding back and forth. That's how hard the wind was blowing yesterday. So your kids. If they're, if something's wrong with them, if they're not feeling good and things of that nature. Those are your kids. So you know them like the back of your hand. So for somebody else to try to convince me that something was wrong with my child when I knew that he was fine, it was a little frustrating. But I didn't let it get me out of my state of mind and my peace. I was still like calm, cool, and collected. I still took in whatever it is that she had to tell me about that from her, perspective. But I just took it upon myself to take him to the doctor and make sure he's fine, because that's what parents are supposed to do when the kids is not feeling good or something's wrong with them. You want to make sure that they're fine and things of that nature. Even if you do think or know that there's nothing wrong with them, you still just do that just to be sure, because you never know. And come to find out, he didn't have no ear infection. He just had an earache. It was from the air, because he told me that his ear didn't start hurting until he went outside for recess to play, which I don't even know why they were playing outside in the first place, because it was cold. But whatever, they went outside to play, and he said he didn't notice it till like a little bit after that his ear started to hurt and ache and things of that nature. And I kind of figured, oh, okay, that's happened to me before when I was outside and it was really, really windy. My ear turned really red. It was really, really achy. But I noticed, like, once I got out of that cold air, my ear came back to its natural state. So I figured that that's probably more than likely that's what it was. But she still was like, she was still trying to convince me that was an ear infection. So it was just crazy. But anyway, it took up my whole time for me to go to work, because by the time I picked him up, it was almost time for me to go to work. So I had to pick up my daughter from school early, trying to beat time because I knew I was going to be late for work. Called my job and let them know that I was going to be late because I had my son at urgent care for his ear to get checked out. But I noticed it was like frustrating me, the whole everything that was going on at one time, and then trying to be at work at a certain time and things like that. So, we have our good days, we have our bad days, is the point that I'm trying to make. But, you can't let people or things take you out of your peace of mind. You can't let those things bother you to the point where you're getting frustrated or you're getting mad and you're finding yourself getting out of your character, because of the things that's going on that you really have no control over. You just have to go with the flow. And that's what I had to do yesterday. I was a test. We get tested a lot, and I knew that was a test because it was dealing with, my patience. And like I said, patience is a virtue. It's hard to be patient. We always want things right then and there, things of that nature. But it was just crazy. I had to go through a whole process of getting him a referral at this urgent care because of the insurance that he had. And I called him 2 or 3 times. They didn't, they didn't send it, and it was getting closer to the time for me to get to work, and I was going to be late. So it was frustrating. So I just said, you know what, I'm not even going to stress it because I know my son is fine. So I just decided to just leave and take him home. It was just, and then I just noticed, like, when he got home, he was fine. Like, he was falling asleep inside of the waiting room. Like, if you got an ear infection, you wouldn't be able to do all of that. So I kind of figured like, yeah, it's not that, it's just probably a earache, like I said. But yeah, he got home. He was like, Mom, can I have some juice and chips? Like, he went back to his normal self. And then I went to work. I kept checking on him. My daughter said he was fine. He was playing his game. Everything was fine. I came home. He was fine. I asked him again, like, is your ear hurting? Because if I have to just take you back to the doctor, in the morning, then I'll do that, But he was like, oh, yeah, my ear's fine, Mom. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to make sure that my ear isn't hurting, and I'll let you know. So when I woke him up this morning, I asked him how his ear was doing again, and he told me, no, my ear's fine. Like, I'm good, Mom. So he ended up going to school today, and I didn't have to go through all of that process all over again, which wouldn't even matter to me anyway, because that's my child, and I want to make sure that his health is, my first priority, his health. I want to make sure he's fine. But he was good, and I was just glad and relieved to know that, it wasn't an ear infection, and he just had an earache, and he was able to go on about his day, and I was able to go to my yoga class, my daily routine, and things of that nature. So like I said, you guys, just be patient with the process in life. Let things unfold as they're supposed to. Everything happens when it's supposed to, not when you want it to happen. We always want to be in control of the situation, and sometimes, source put us in situations where it's not in our control. Like, it's not, and we have to be okay with that and not let it get us out of our state of mind, out of our peace, and to continue to just push through no matter what, however it looks or may seem. Just push through and make things work, and I end up having a good day at work. I end up having a good, night, and got through my shift and went home. So it wasn't as bad as it seemed. you know, things are not always as bad as they seem. Like I said, we are being tested right now. It's a lot going on in the atmosphere. People emotions are running high. It's a lot of negativity. It's a lot of just, bad things that's going on right now. And you just have to make sure that you're grounded and you're centered with yourself, and not allow the things that's going on around you to affect that, and keep pushing through no matter what. It's a test, and you just have to get through it. Just like if you was in class and you had that math test, and you gotta get it together. You just gotta push through. But once you get through it, it's not really as difficult as you thought it was. Actually, I'm more proud of myself than anything, because I actually got through it, and I didn't let it, get me down and put me in a bad state of mind. I was still like, you know what? That was a test. Source, I see what you're doing, but I got this, I got this. I'm going to still have a good day. I'm going to still get through. I'm going to still make things work no matter what, and I'm going to still be happy. I'm going to still have my peace of mind, staying centered and grounded. And that's just what you guys have to do, just do what you got to do, guys. We got this. Everything is being a test, and just, get through it. We all have to get through these hard times. But in the end, once you get through it, it feels such of a relief. Like, it feels so good. It just feels like, oh, I didn't think I was going to make it, but I made it. Like, look where I'm at, just, this is a blessing to be able to come out here in nature and just chill. Even though it's cold, I'm not letting that stop me. That's not an excuse for me. I'm going to still get out here, and I'm going to still come out here and breathe and hear the birds chirp, listen to the flow of the water, let the air breathe. And it's just, I don't know. I feel good right now. I feel like I'm recharging, The sun is even kind of like, beaming on me a little bit. So I feel like I'm recharging right now, and I'm trying to get back centered and grounded, get some clarity, reflect on some things in my life. Because like I tell you guys, with this spirituality, the spiritual thing is not, it's not easy, but it's also a never ending thing. Like, you just keep learning more and more and more about yourself and about life in general, and through your experiences and things of that nature. But it's a consistency thing. You just got to keep going. Even when you don't feel like you can do it, you can. You just got to put your mind to it. Don't let your thoughts overpower you. Don't let it consume you. Just push through, you know. Everything is going to be okay. And like I said, let's not just use these holidays as a reason to, you know, give thanks. Give thanks on a daily basis. Do that every day. Make that a part of your routine when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night. Just throughout your day, just say thank you. You know, because I always thank Source. I always thank my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. I thank my higher self. You know, I thank the universe. I am thankful for everything in my life. Even though I'm not where I want to be, I know I'm gonna always celebrate where I'm at today. I hope you guys do that too. Even if you're not where you want to be, still celebrate. You still deserve to give yourself a celebration just because of where you at in your life and how far you came. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. So I missed you guys so much. You know, like I said, I'm trying to be consistent as much as possible. It's no excuses. I know. I told you guys that, but I just was going through some things with my personal life, trying to get my life in order. You know, my car was having issues. I just had a lot going on, guys, you know, as we all. But I didn't let it get me down. I'm still going to do what I got to do. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a video, uploading a video about happiness. And then I'm going to do a little snippet about giving thanks. Since, you know, we need to know that we need to do that on a daily basis. That's something you're supposed to always do, not just for the holidays, you know. Even Christmas, like, giving something to somebody, that's supposed to be just a natural thing that you do. You're supposed to want to just give because you want to give, you know, not just because it's a holiday or because you expect something in return. Because when I give things, I don't expect anything in return. I do it because out of the kindness of my heart, and I want to do it, you know, rather if it's for my kids, friends, family, whoever, you know. That's just how I feel like we should just operate, you know. But everybody don't operate in that way, and that's fine. But once again, yeah, I'll be doing those 2 upload videos this weekend. And sorry to keep you guys waiting. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving holiday with your families. And enjoy and be thankful and grateful, because a lot of people out here lost their family members, you know. And, you know, just love on people while they're here. Don't wait till they're gone. Love them while they're here, you know. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to probably sit out here for a little bit longer and enjoy the weather and enjoy the nature. And I'll be seeing you guys really, really soon. I love you guys, and I missed you guys. I miss being on here and just being able to talk to you guys, but I got to get it together, you know. We all got to get it together. So I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy. Take care, and bye.